All right, going into a league match. Lost the die roll, which is not so bad because I do have to mulligan here, unfortunately. Ooh. That's pretty bad too, but is it so bad that I go to 5? I've got this, if I can just draw green, I can climb back with the Wall of Roots and the bird, and 2 therapies are kind of a lot of protection. I think compared to 5, and therapy is better on the draw too because I can see what they're on. Oh, the opponent mulliganed to 5. Interesting. Maybe I should mulligan 2 then. That does give me a little more room. No, I think it's good enough. We will see if I regret that. But I don't know. I mean, the opponent's at 5 and going first. If I can therapy accurately, that would be really nice. Carnophage. Oh, okay. I got my land there. I kind of want to therapy Withered Wretch because it really messes with my game plan. And then next turn I can play Wall of Roots into Birds of Paradise. Or I can play Wall of Blossoms, and I mean, I could play like second therapy and Bird of Paradise. I mean, on the other hand, I do need to stop the bleeding as quickly as possible, so I don't want to delay in getting my walls out. Yeah, I mean, I really just don't want Wretch to get me. It's kind of a problem for this deck. Oh, huh. That's a surprise. It's a multicolor version. So yeah, I will not be making use of therapy, it looks like. But fortunately, it's a pretty weak hand for the opponent, so no complaints here. Right, taking 2. Alright, glad to have been hitting my land drops here. I'm thinking I just go for the Wall of Blossoms. The opponent will almost certainly attack into it and then bolt it. And yeah, if I'm going to lose a wall, I want it to be that one. Duress. That was nice. My therapy was totally useless. Alright, here we go. Block, and it's going to get bolted. And Catacombs bouncing the mine. And no follow-up. Great. That was an awesome draw. I'm going to play Wall of Roots into Survival and then start survivaling on the opponent's turn. Trying to figure out what all the splash cards are. We've got the Catacombs. Maybe it's just straight black-red aggro. I mean, that would be pretty nice. I've tested something kind of like it before, and it has a lot of very powerful synergistic cards. Another bolt. Let's make use of that. Alright, I'm gonna start with Squee. Gotta start trying out my value there. And now the wall dies. What's the follow-up here? Sarcomancy. Okay, that I can deal with. Ooh, natural order. Nice. Yeah, I've been drawing really well this game. Alright, discard Squee. Go get Genesis, I guess? And then discard Genesis. Go get Wall of Blossoms. And then extra natural order it, I'm thinking. Is that what I want? Would Wall of Roots be better, actually? Like, I wouldn't get the card off it, but I would get another card in the sense that I can use Squee next turn instead of having to tap all my mana for the natural order. I'm going to go for... Oh yeah, I forgot Genesis first. Don't want to get sloppy here. Alright. Now I get the Wall of Roots. Tap that. Play that. And it doesn't really matter what I bounce, I guess. I'll just pick the swamp. Alright. Play the wall. And done. Right. Taking 2. Still at a great life total. And thanks to Carnophage, I'm not even behind. That is pretty convenient. Oh, and that was a great time for the opponent to draw that land. They really needed action there. Gonna start something random with the Genesis. It's not time to do that yet. Okay, nice. And now the opponent has a very narrow window. Probably would make more sense to just keep it untapped and then hope to top deck out of it, because it's really just like a draw the answer or die kind of situation. Anyway, miss the answer. On to the next game. Yeah, great value for natural order there. What do I not want? It's a very aggressive deck. I don't want Graveborn Muse. Braids is probably a bit iffy. Bone Shredder doesn't seem good. Withered Wretch doesn't seem good. Mesmeric Fiend doesn't seem good. Probably take out 2 Cabal Therapy. If they're going to be dumping their hand that fast. Feeder I want. Lyrist I want. I think a deck like that is gonna have like Dystopia or something. Faceless Butcher I want. And I mean, I could just board and Plague and name Zombie. I didn't expect to have this much stuff to that I wanted to board out actually, but I mean, between the 2/2 cards for 1 mana and Withered Wretch, it's kind of a lot of value there. Oh, let's see, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Maybe Braids could come back. Seems like probably no, but I may find myself kind of wanting it. What would I take out though? Maybe 1 more Cabal Therapy. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, even if I'm under attack, I can play it, pass the turn, make them sack a permanent, and then block a 2/2 with it. So, not bad. The other stuff I definitely don't want, though. I mean, I am afraid of enchantments, sort of, but not like at a naturalized level. And then there's the possibility of artifact-based graveyard hate. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go for this. Hopefully I didn't go down too low with the discard spells. I could bring some in next game if I'm on the play, because I won't be unloading the hand quite as quick. Yeah, that I just can't keep it. It's got lands and spells, but against that deck. Alright. This I can handle. Lose the Lyrist, I think. Yeah, that's a decent hand. I'll give that a try. The opponent... Wow, the opponent mulliganed to 5 again? It's insanely lucky. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I could still get run over, but going to 5 in 2 games is really unlikely. Alright, leading with Paradise. That makes me think it's the only land. And no 1-drop. Wow. Right. Swamp isn't exactly what I was going for, but it will still help. Let's play Duress, see what the deal is. Dark Ritual, Swords to Plowshares. I wonder why they didn't go for turn 1 Slayer. Anyway, I'm taking the swords. Maybe planning on doing turn 2 Slayer, and I guess maybe just keeping the Ritual in case some 3 mana high impact spell shows up. That would make a lot of sense. Especially if they're trying to come back from 5, mulligan to 5 on the play. You gotta make yourself ready for good top decks. Alright, so there's the Cavern. Right into Slayer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the bird and be done. Next turn I can Faceless Butcher. Stop the bleeding. Alright, opponent got a land. Alright, Seal of Cleansing I can deal with. I'll have to probably save Survival for when I have a good amount of mana, and then just sort of go get all the stuff I want up front, and sell for not having squee value every turn. That was a sweet draw. Alright. Playing the Butcher. Yeah, Butcher I was kind of reluctant to put in the sideboard, but it does have good utility in the right situations. So I'm just going to play the Genesis before combat. In case the opponent, I don't know, changes their mind about killing the bird. It's not going to change anything. I mean, I know they're holding Dark Ritual. Okay. Yeah, the opponent's going to need some really good draws. Swamp is not going to do it. Yeah, Duress isn't very useful, but that's fine. Play Wall of Blossoms. One more waste. Alright, well, may as well hit the ritual. No harm in attacking with the bird, but don't want to get myself into bad habits. Alright, it's another miss for me, but that's fine, because it looks like the opponent missed too. Alright, that's it. Definitely some very good luck. I feel like the deck functioned well too. Yeah. That would definitely count that as a success.